good night's sleep. Let's start the class. Taking a circle, placing it on the floor, just in front of you. Just in front of you, so that when you put your foot on it, your knee is at 90 degrees. That's it. Yes. Using your abs to stabilize your body. We're in balance here. Placing your hands behind your head. If you think that's not easy, comfortable, place your hands on your hips. So inhale and exhale, we're pressing the circle and up. And press and up. Shoulders away from your ears. And try to pull your head towards the ceiling. And 6 and up. And 7. Squeezing your glutes. And 8. Yes, it's all about control. You can slip. 9. And 10. Keep it pressed. And twist your chest and back. Keep it pressed. So your arms, your head, and your chest move in one unit. And 3. And 4. Keep the circle pressed. And 5. That standing leg is working so hard. And 6. And 7. And let's do one more. And one more, and we stay. And we press and press. This time we can't look at the circle. And 4. Squeezing your glutes. 5. Squeeze your abs in, lower your shoulders. And one more. And release. Grabbing the circle, shaking your legs. Placing the circle right underneath your other foot. Placing your foot on it and carefully coming up to standing position. Using your abs here, very important. No arching of the back, we're in neutral pelvis. Hands behind the head and pulling your head to the ceiling. And we press. One side might be more challenging than the other. And press. Squeeze the glute of that standing leg. And press. Shoulders away from the ears. Abs in. Lower your shoulders. 2 more. And 1. And 2. Keep it pressed. And we twist. And back. And twist. Do this slowly because we want to stay in balance. Squeeze your abs in and move your head, your arms, and your chest in one unit. 2 more. 1 and 2. Hold. And now press and press. Difficult not to look at the circle. Press, squeeze your legs, your glutes, and your abs. 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and back. Grabbing the circle and shaking your legs. Excellent. Now let's take the circle I showed you close. You're going to place it between your elbows, and then you're going to hook your thumbs on the top. There you go, like this. And then for this movement, try not to press here, but press here where your elbows are aligned with your shoulders. So we're going to do a big step back. Back heel is lifted. Yes. And as we bend the knees and go into a lunge, we press the circle and back. Let's do this 10 times. Keeping the elbows aligned with the shoulders. Making sure you're breathing. You adjust the circle where you feel is more comfortable. 2 more. And 1. And at 2, we hold down. 2. And now we just open and close with the elbows. We're not moving the hips. We're just closing and opening. Pressing that circle with the elbows. 2 more. 1 and 2. And we lift. It burns as normal. We lean forward. Stretching the back of that front leg. And we come back up. And we're going to continue 10 more. But this time we're going to lift that front heel. So down and press and up. And down, press the circle and up. And 3. Imagine your head wants to touch the ceiling at the same time. You're lengthening through your neck. Heel lifted all the time. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now you keep the circle pressed and you lower the front heel and lift. Lower, lift. Lower that knee, that back knee, Cecile. Lower lift. Lower lift, yes. Breathe. And 1. And up. And we lean forward. Stretching the legs. Now try to touch the heel of that back leg. Down. And we come back up. Shaking the legs and do exactly the same thing on the other side. So big step back. Elbows up. Circle ready. Inhale and exhale. Bending the knees, pressing the circle and up. And 2. Look straight in front of you. Lengthen the neck. Squeeze the abs in. Hips are facing the wall in front of you. And 3. And 2. And 1. We hold and we just press the circle. And 2. And 3. Press that circle. Feel your chest. 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10 and up. Let's lean forward. Stretching the back of the front leg. And come back up. This time we lift that front leg. Circle in position and we lower. Press the circle and up. And down and up. 10 in total. That's the third one. Squeeze your abs in. And 6. And press. And 8. And 9. And 10. Keep the circle pressed. Lower the heel and lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. We do 10, 4. Bend that back knee a bit more if you can, ladies. Yes. 3 more. 1. And 2. Keep that circle pressed. And 3. And back. Now lean forward. Try to touch the heel of that back leg. Lean forward for a stretch. Come back up and shake your legs. Catch your breath here. Place the circle behind you. And your arms are going to go through it. We're just going to stretch a bit. There you go, like this. Opening the chest, lifting the arms up. Because we've been pressing those, this chest, those muscles towards the front. We do the opposite, we stretch them. Now, let's grab the circle. Place the circle on the floor, exactly in front of you, straight arms, straight back. We're gonna take one leg, lift it back and balance, lifting that leg up as much as you can without arching the back. And now you press the circle down. And 5. We press 8 times. 6. Lift that back leg. 7 and 8. Bring the foot back in position for the other leg. Lift that leg back and high. And once it's in position, we squeeze the abs in and we press on straight arms. And 2 and 3. Tuck your chin back. And 6 and 7 and 8. And bring back the foot and come up with a round back. Now let's stand at the back of the mat. Just to stretch the neck, the back, and the back of the legs. Inhale and exhale all the way down. Your arms are heavy and your head as well. Turn from right to left. Bend one leg after the other. Twist on one side. Inhale back to center. Twisting on the other side. Inhale back to center and come up. Come all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. Now we place one foot behind one leg and we exhale. Going back down. And try to flatten your back. It pulls instantly behind both the legs. Now bend slightly the legs and come all the way up on a round back. And we change. Other leg back. Inhale. And exhale, flexing the neck, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Try to flatten your back. That pulls your pelvis. That is attached to the hamstrings. Instantly it pulls. So flatten your back. Bend slightly the knees and come back up, vertebra by vertebra, on the round back. Excellent. Now let's stand in the middle of the mat. One foot over the other. And see if you can sit as gracefully as you can. Take the circle, place it towards the front on one side, like this. Now you place your ankle on it and you lie down as carefully as you can, keeping that circle up, right up. Yes. Excellent. Arms alongside the body. Chest is open. Now we take the other leg to chest. And straight to the ceiling, or as straight as you can. It can be lower. We're gonna do leg circle. Now the leg that's on the circle, you're gonna press it down. Always pressing down, slightly pressing down, feeling the back of the leg. And now we inhale And exhale, circle the other leg up while we're pressing on the circle. Keep it pressed. And 6 circles later, we're gonna reverse. And 6, and now we reverse. And 1. No arching of the back allowed here. We're using the abs to stabilize the torso, the spine. And 2 more circles. And 1 more. Excellent. Now without standing up, we're gonna hook the circle from underneath and place it on the other side. If you can't, of course, just sit down and do that with your hands. Squeezing the other leg to the chest, straightening it to the ceiling, placing the arms back down. Inhale, and we circle. We use your whole range of motion. If you can, feeling the muscles around the hip and the femur head and your hip socket. 1 more, and we reverse. Using your abs to control that movement. And 3. And 4. And 1 more. Excellent. Now taking the circle in your hands, placing it between your knees, just above the knees, legs at 90 degrees. And now, we're inhaling, 1 hip comes off the mat, both legs are leaning to one side. We press the circle to bring the legs back to center as we exhale. Open the arms, palms facing the floor. Inhale, lean to the other side. So 1 hip comes off the floor, but the 2 shoulder blades are glued to the mat. Press the circle and exhale back to center. Release, leaning to the other side. And exhale, press back to center. Inhale, other side, release. And exhale, back to center. 2 more on each side. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Use your abs. This is a deep ab exercise. You need to do it correctly. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. And inhale. And exhale. Now we stay in the center. Keep your chest open. Squeeze your abs and squeeze the circle. Exhale. Squeeze, inhale, open. Feeling your inner thigh muscles. This is so good for the hips. And close and open. 3 more. Try to make the 2 pieces touch each other. Let's see. And last one. Take your knees to your chest. And now we're placing the feet inside the circle. Feet down. We're going to do the opposite movement. So now see if you can open the circle. So no movement, no apparent movement here. But try to squeeze your legs open. And try to break that circle open. That's it. Now keep them open and articulate the spine up. as your arms go back overhead. We're still pulling that circle open. And we articulate the spine back and release the circle. Bringing the arms back. And now inhale, exhale, lifting the hips up, lifting the arms up. And squeeze the circle open. Inhale and exhale, articulate the spine down. Bringing the arms back and lowering the hips. Inhale and exhale, lifting the sacrum first and the lumbar, lifting the arms back. Squeezing open that circle, feeling the side of the legs and the glutes. And exhale, articulating the spine, hips down, arms down. Should we do one more and then we stay up? Inhale. Exhale. Coccyx, sacrum, lumbar spine off the mat. Lifting the arms up. Now try to lengthen through the back of your nose. Arching is allowed here. So your hip bone, press it against the ceiling. Now, less arching here. Cecile, for instance. Yes. Inhale. Yes, exactly. And now you're going to press the hips up as you squeeze the circle open. And your glutes are going to fire big time. It's burning. It's burning. Stay with me for 5 more. 5 and 4 and 3. Squeeze your glutes. 2. Try to break that circle open. 1. And articulate the spine down and arms back. Last variation. Inhale. Exhale. Hips up, arms back. Now keep the circle open. So legs are squeezing out and we lift one leg up and down. Lifting the other leg up and down. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs as you lift one leg and lower. And squeeze. You can't do this if you don't squeeze enough the glutes and the abs. And without lowering the hips, you lift one leg up. Last one. And other one. Whoopsie, almost lost my balance there. Inhale and exhale down. And now take the circle, place your feet on the circle and pull your legs towards you. And pull and bend one leg after the other and pull that circle and pull and pull and pull. Excellent. Now let's go to the side. Place the circle between the ankles. Lie down. Straight legs. And we inhale here. Exhale, lift both legs up. Slightly squeezing, but not much. Just enough to hold it tight between the legs. Lift and lower. No tension in the neck here. It's important. You should lower that shoulder. It's all happening in the obliques. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Feeling the obliques here. Working. And lift. 2 more. And 1 more. And now we keep the legs up and we do very quick pulses. 1, 2, 3. Making sure you're breathing, making sure you're using your abs. No tension in the shoulder. And last one. And down. Bending your knees, grabbing the circle. Come up to a sitting position and stretch. Looking down with your neck, just in case you tensed your neck, and back. And we twist on the we twist. We don't twist. We side bend to the other side. And one more. And one. Excellent. Let's change side. Straightening the arm, leaning the head on the straight arm. Inhale and exhale, lifting both legs and down. Lifting up and down. As high as you can. That's in alignment. Of course, we don't want to lean forward. We want it to be a side bend. And 5. We go to 10. Exhale as you lift the legs. Focus on the movement. 3 more. 1. Squeeze your abs in. Nothing's hanging out. And the last one. Stay up. And now pressing. Quick. 2, 3, 4. Now we really feel the hip. 6 and the inner side. 8, 9 and 10. And down. Bending the knees. Grabbing the circle. He sits into the mermaid position. And stretch that side. Looking down if you felt it in your neck or if you want to just stretch your neck. And back. Last one. And back. Let's do a very short ab exercise. It's going to be short and so efficient. So 1 foot down, 1 leg up. The circle is going to go against the knee and the opposite elbow. That's it. That's just that. And we're going to press the elbow and the knee without moving the spine. 4 times. 2 and 3. Feeling the abs, squeezing the abs. And 4. Excellent. Now we lift the other leg up. We lift the head and the chest with the hand behind the head. And now we're doing 4 more. Pressing on the circle helps with the crunch of the abs. 3 and 4. Now keep it pressed. And now with the other leg, we tap the toes. And tap and lift. Keep the circle pressed. 3 and 4. And back. And to the other side. So foot on the floor, knee opposite elbow. And we just press 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Yes, pressing harder. And 4. Now we lift the other leg up. We place the hands behind the head. We lift the head and the chest. And we now pressing 4 times. Helps with the strength of the abs. Now we can crunch. And 3. Press harder. And 4. Keep it pressed. Now the other leg taps the floor with the toes. And 2. Keep it pressed. And 3. And 4. Excellent. Now let's turn around. Take the circle. Place your arms behind the inside the circle. We want to feel that the chest is opening, lifting the head and the chest, lifting the arms up. You can probably hook the circle with your thumb. I just found that out. Easier to hold. Lift the head and the chest and exhale down. Next inhale, lifting the head and the chest, pressing the hip bones and pubic bones against the mat, lifting the abs in, lifting the arms, lowering your shoulders from your head, and exhale down. Now take the circle away, lifting your hips, flexing your feet and lifting your knees up. And bend one leg after the other, leaning the weight forward, feeling a real stretch behind the legs. On the side of the straight leg, we twist. Inhale back to center, twisting on the other side. Inhaling back to center and exhaling. Coming up vertebra by vertebra. Well done.